What does Donald Trump want with South Africa? There's an issue now between South Africa and Donald Trump. Donald Trump just came out to decided to give a strict warning and also restricted South Africa from a lot of aids coming from the United States of America. According to Donald Trump, as at yesterday, Donald Trump wrote, he said, of course, through his X platform, he said, South Africa is confiscating lands and treating certain class of people very badly. It is a bad situation that the radical left media doesn't want to so much as mention a massive human rights violation at a minimum. It happened for all to see. The United States of America won't stand for it. We will hurt. Also, I will be cutting off all future funding to South Africa until a full investigation of this situation has been completed. Donald Trump, you are interfering. We all supported you with your kind of law, deportation law and deportation things you are doing in America because it's your fundamental human right to do so. It is what you swore an oath for. You are the president. That is the reason why they voted for you, part of the reason why they voted for you. But I'm not sure if part of the reason why they voted for you is to create enemies of other countries. Why are you interfering with South Africa land? Why are you interfering with their lands? So people now are now pointing hand to Elon Musk. You know, Elon Musk is a South African before, a South African. Elon Musk is part American and part South African. So now, we don't understand, does Elon Musk have anything to do with this decision, this new decision from Donald Trump to start going after South Africa and telling South Africa that they are treating some certain people badly and taking land from some certain people that is going to withhold funding, future funding until proper investigation is done. You can just easily, because this is like a flimsy excuse, you can just easily say you are not giving funding to South Africa again. It's within your fundamental, it's within your right to do so as president. But when you start blaming it on South African lands, I don't understand. No, you are, Americans, they are still the same. I don't understand. You are doing one thing right, then you are trying to create another enemy of people. I don't get it, Donald Trump. What is your business with South African land? So let us listen to Ramaphosa to know exactly what he has to say. That is the president of South Africa.
That Donald Trump fears the issue that Donald Trump fears so much. We offer this question of the land. I don't know what Donald Trump has to do with South African land because he's never been here. And he must keep his America. We will keep our South Africa. That's what he must do. South Africa is our land. South Africa belongs to all the people who live here in South Africa. It does not belong to Donald Trump. He can keep his America. And Erne is even worse. He's even worse. When I meet him, I will tell him. I will say, you, Donald Trump, you are even worse because your forebears came to America. They found the indigenous Americans. They wiped them out. They killed nearly all of them. Rene, we are living as a nation, and black and white, we are going to find solutions for our land question. So Donald Trump must leave us alone. He must leave us alone, Maori. When we were facing apartheid, when we were facing oppression, he was not here. He did not fight side by side with us. And we were able, on our own, yes, with support of progressive forces in the world, to resolve the apartheid question. As far as I recall, Donald Trump was not around the negotiating table when we negotiated the end of apartheid. So stick around there in the White House. We will do our business here, and we will find solutions for our problem. So stay out of our issues, and we will not get involved in your issues in America. You will have your own problems. Leave us alone.
Honestly, I stand firmly with Ramaphosa. What are you talking about South Africa land for? What has South Africa land got to do with you? I don't understand. You see how you try to talk down on Biden for creating unnecessary enemies, and then again, you are doing almost the same thing. You are interfering in the fundamental human rights of other countries that are currently at peace. Now, what for Donald Trump? I think Donald Trump's name to return to Mr. Tariff. If you just talk, you're going to increase the tariff. I think it's because of BRICS. You know, South Africa are part of the country who introduced BRICS. And I also think it's because of this issue happening in DRC, Congo, with Rwanda being involved, Uganda also being involved, and then majorly South Africa being involved. So South Africa and Rwanda are people who are kind of like fighting each other over DRC. South Africa is coming as peacekeepers, and Rwanda is saying, no, South Africans are not coming as peacekeepers. And apparently, something is happening there politically. Politically, things are happening there. So we don't know how Elon Musk comes, because see, South Africa now, and Elon Musk is from South Africa. Elon Musk is from South Africa. So when you even check, let us check the natural resources in DRC. DRC natural resources. Let us check natural resources, because it almost has to do with natural resources. They say the DRC Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo, has many natural resources, including minerals, hydropower, arable land, and the world's second largest rainforest. Cobalt. The DRC is the world's largest producer of cobalt. Copper, a major producer of copper. Diamonds, of course. Lithium, oil, gold. And those things are used for phones. Let me check this combined use, so that we will get let us try to trace the reason why America might be involved with this whole land issue in South Africa. Cobalt uses. So cobalt is a magnetic silver blue metal with many uses, including batteries, alloys, pigment, and medical applications. So you understand, South Africa is involved with DRC creating peace, and meanwhile Rwanda is also involved. And you understand, by the time you start tracing it, they say it's conspiracy. I don't want to talk about conspiracy theories here. But then again, you understand, it has to do with two items. I don't think it's about the land. I think it's about BRICS, and also DRC Congo. Those two issues. All those things are just politics, 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 politics. But we already know the reason why. I feel those are the reason why Donald Trump is interested with lands in South Africa. It's not about South Africa. It's not even about South Africa lands. It's about touching South Africa a little bit to be like, you know what? You understand why we are touching each other, but then we are not going to say it out to people. But you understand now? We understand now. Okay, guys, let me know exactly how you feel about that. Maybe they might come to Nigeria really, really soon. Come to Nigeria and start talking and all those kind of things. Well, it's an interesting time. These are interesting time to see what leaders really active and don't know what's going to, because Donald Trump is shaking everywhere. I really like this kind of game they are playing, guys. Honestly, I love this kind of game. Let's see where it's going to end. Let's see how they're going to resolve it. You understand? It's all politics, and we have to sit and learn and understand history and understand how the game are being played here. Understand? There is nothing much more we can do. Huh?